Hey, what's up, guys? We are trying our best to react to
two-sentence horror.
from Reddit. So let's see.
R/2 sentence order. I told you, no toys, her abusive father said as he grabbed her handmade doll away to throw into the fireplace.
It's voodoo
She
dolls.
smiled softly as realization crept across his face more slowly than the flames did. Me and my twin brother always joked about the other being a doppelganger. But today there were three of us and I can't tell who is who. As the unsuspecting members continued to feverishly upvote my post, quoting it as horrifying and chilling, I continued to closely monitor the reactions and feedback. The machine behind the screen continued its computation, slowly understanding what punishment humanity would fear the most.
Okay. What the heck?
I don't know about that last one.
Somebody is very dark and needs help.
I woke up what seemed like moments post my brain surgery, but couldn't identify my surroundings anymore. A child on the other side of the glass panel shouted, "Daddy, look, the mummy is alive."
The mummy is alive?
Oh,
The mummy is alive? She's been mummified. What?
No,
This is in the
because
future.
that's what happens when they take out a That's what they have when they mummify people.
Okay.
They take out your brain.
But they don't call it brain surgery.
Yeah, but in that time they would have probably called it brain surgery.
Would they have called it surgery?
Yeah, in
Okay.
ancient Egypt they were highly skilled.
Okay, but taking out the brain when you're mummified isn't surgery. It's removing all the organs to put them in a jar. How would the mummy be alive?
Yeah, that one needs help. That one don't make sense.
It's someone in modern day who went through a brain surgery, ended up mummified, and they're waking up in the future.
Okay, I can see that.
Okay,
Oh, is that it?
that was for that one. These
Okay.
are short videos. Let's hear them.
R/2 sentence order. 3 short flashes, 3 long, then 3 short.
Morse code.
With just a few flickers, he had convinced the rescuers to board.
Oh,
As she closed her eyes,
A monster on a ship.
it's like the anglerfish.
It's already killed all the people and it's just waiting to lure more.
It's hungry.
she whispered a prayer to her god before drifting off. As the last of Apollo's worshippers faded from this world, so too did the light of the sun.
Oh,
But that's like the concept of gods exists because of belief.
mm-hmm.
If there's no belief and there's no God, then the personification of whatever it is they are disappears.
That is frightening.
When the aliens arrived, they seemed to ignore us, heading straight for the ocean. We quickly learned that we were never the most advanced species on the planet.
Yeah, that's actually happened in one of the Star Trek movies.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens were trying to talk to someone, or humans assumed that it was them, but no, they were trying to talk to the whales.
Of course, I think that makes sense.
My toddler squealed with laughter at my silly dancing. My seizures continued as our van drifted into the path of oncoming traffic.
Oh, I thought they were gonna say on the
dear.
air.
R/2 sentence.
Oh dear, that poor happy toddler's gonna die because they're trying to get a seizure. Isn't it? They can paint a whole scene with just 2 sentences.
Yep. And are we doing one more?
One more.
R/2 sentence order. I begged them to turn off the machines that kept me alive due to the constant, unbearable pain. The warden just left and reminded me that I still have another 200 years left to serve.
Ooh.
There's a few things.
Life sentences for an immortal? I was supposed to serve 200 years.
Or maybe that machine keeps them alive because instead of a death sentence, you have a life sentence.
So if they have the technology to keep people alive indefinitely, why waste it on criminals?
Because who would want to live forever?
Yeah, but you could spend it on the people who want to live just another 10
Yeah, but they
15, 20
obviously
years.
have not made
R/2
it.
sentence. R/2 sentence
You
order.
just changed the
I
video.
begged them to turn
I
off
did?
the machines that kept me alive
Listen
due
to
to
it
the
again.
constant, unbearable pain.
Constant
The
unbearable
warden
pain.
just left and reminded
Yeah,
me
but the
that
pain could be from their condition, not that the machine causes it. Whatever. There's so many scenarios we could make up.
I still have another 200 years left to serve. There's a few things you learn when you become immortal that I'd like to share. Watching every star blink out is how you will keep time. You will make plenty of new friends in your head to talk to, and the cold is not the worst pain you will feel. The hunger is.
Yeah, if you're immortal,
You will outlive everything, even when the stars die.
yeah, and you can't eat, but you can't die. That happened in, there's the movie The Old Guard. It's about a team of immortals,
Mm-hmm.
and their greatest fear is not death, it's being captured because you can suffer forever. And then there's also an episode of The Sandman where Dream has a friend who his sister's death made him more so just to see what a human would do with it. And when he meets up with his friend again, his friend talks about how horrible it is if you can't eat, but you also can't die. Yeah, that's gruesome.
That is gruesome.
Oh, by the way, the friend ended up being okay. He still didn't want to die. Dream would have let him die if he said that he wanted to.
Pain you will feel, the hunger is. I held my wife tight, whispering I love you over and over, as the bright sunlight washed over us. Our final shield has melted away, and the computer continues to remind us the engines are offline, as we drift toward the sun. After the psychic told me I would die in a plane crash, I've avoided flying ever since. As I watched the flaming aircraft descend rapidly towards my house, I realized you don't need to be a passenger to be a victim of a crash.
You gotta love when psychic predictions twist like that.
Yep. Yep. And it makes you just paranoid.
And
like
trying to
Oedipus.
avoid them is what makes them happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was it for this first 2-sentence horror.
Mm-hmm. Times 3.
Times 3.
We've been your hosts, Akila.
And Leanne.
Toodles.